Lux Anguisir, addiction lesson number 2. I like to call the addiction like a inner beast, a inner fire of some kind, something that drives in some way. But of course, addictions have many root causes, and having a addictive character can be a curse, but at the same time, a blessing. But still, this blessing that I am about to tell you still needs to be handled with caution, because there is still the potential within it that this blessing can become a curse and can still consume you, because this inner addiction, this inner ferocious beast who drives you to do those bad habits and to indulge in this and that, it's especially powerful when it is like addicted to things that's very stimulating instead of sedating, but both aspects, like stimulating and sedating, can be powerful in its own ways. So, but I would not necessarily offer this path that everybody should go it down, because not everybody can handle it appropriately, so to say. So let me tell you, if you don't do the necessary work of integrating the reasons for your own addictions, it will sooner than later bite you back in your own ass. But okay, I mean, it's still better than being obsessed over drugs or over the bad habit that keeps you stuck and devolving in some way. So you have to learn to tame this beast and to condition it by um, neurolinguistic programming, by sigil magic, by, you know, routine, that your character traits that's so obsessed about those things becomes obsessed about your own growth, your own evolution, your own projects, so to say. Like, you want to have this ferocious beast, this drive for those things. You want to be addicted to those things instead. And it's, on my honest opinion, it's 1,000 times better than to being addicted on doom scrolling and or pesky social drugs like cigarettes or alcohol or even heavier ones. It's much more better than these things. But I do want to suggest to you that all while you are creating your own goals, you do have to find a path through energy regulation, through somatic therapy, and to emotional healing, that you do find a different mode of achieving and attaining your goals and growth. Because that's the danger, is when those goals that you are finishing in this kind of state are finished, when you get more power in your hands, more availability to do more things in your life, the danger is big that you can actually fall back into the same tendencies that you was, and even dig yourself a bigger hole than before, and that you forever escape and never look into the reasons for your obsessive tendencies and addictions, and you will never like integrate its lesson, its aspects of yourself that are needed for you to prosper holistically and consciously and complete in your life. So that's the danger, that's the downside. Like, you will never actually be completely like whole or aware the reasons or different aspects of yourself that drives you. And yeah, and it will again leave open doors to become addicted to something else along the way. You know what I mean? But yeah, I feel like that's a different way to approach to addiction. Is like instead of always like, oh, I need to heal to hardly discipline yourself. Like no, like accept it's like a character trait of your own self. Accept that you should work on it to maybe heal it and or such. But at the same time, learn to tame it, direct it, and learn to not getting bit by it or even devoured by it instead, because these are very deep, primal, untamed force untamed forces, as of usual, of Thanateros, they drive to death. You know, they drive to exceed life. So these forces are not something lightly to tincture with, and you should really work on them from the ground up. So yeah, hope it helps. Now consecrate and check out the link in my bio for more magic, spirituality, guidance, and some ebooks of magic and of such inner life. Okay? Okay. Now consecrate and we shall see heroes again.